Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for more YSL action here. If I could play our awesome intro song. You can begin, by the way. We're getting ready to begin our awesome game here between our two awesome players, a Zerg and a Protoss. Do you know who they are? Well, you probably know by the title of the VOD, but that's okay. It will be spawning in the bottom right-hand corner. It will be Splax if XSplit wants to show up the overlay, actually. My computer wouldn't freeze midway changing through scenes. It'd be fantastic. God. There we go. There we go. It will be Splax. It's spawning in the top left-hand corner. It will be youRun. Awesome. And with that, it's going to be cross position. Zerg versus Protoss on Fighting Spirit. They decided to choose the wrong map, starting because it should be Sniper Switch, yeah.
Yeah, I think for like some people don't want their series to be spoiled, so I think he might have mixed the games up actually. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say maybe they didn't play the wrong map, and it's just they mixed the games up for spoiler purposes. Or anti-spoiler purposes, I should say. And oh, there's something I wanted to say about Siege Expand in TVP. You actually don't need to get a bunker.
Well, excuse me. That's what I've always seen and done.
well, Hacklebeast has like this thing about like getting like, he always is like, there's no bunker. I don't approve of this when they go Siege Expand. And I don't understand why, because
you don't have any units though. You don't have any units until you get the tango. But this is Terran versus Protoss. I mean, this is Zerg versus Protoss. There are no Siege Expands, so we shouldn't talk about that here.
Yeah, fortunately, there are no tanks in this matchup. Thank God. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. And Forge FE from, well, it's not even like a standard Forge FE either. He skipped cannons. Splax just skipped cannons.
Yeah, he can get away with it because he scouted a 12 hatch. And if you see the hatchery go down first, you can actually delay your cannons, and there'll still be a time for Zerglings if they start with 12 hatch, so it's all good. It's all good.
I think we need to have like brief intermissions, like every 5 minutes, just give like put in a Puka 30-second intro. I think just when streaming now. Just press C12.
Oh, that sounds really cool.
Yeah, just every 5 minutes, just put it in there. Just brief intermission, 30 seconds. Alright, anyway.
You know what I would like to see though from the Protoss dude? Well, that's my teammate Splax. So shout out to him.
That dude, and he just don't know his name.
Okay, if he puts the pylon underneath where that cannon is, you can put a cybernetics core on top of the gateway, and it makes a better wall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Well, you should do what Chinese Protoss do. They put the pylon right under the forge. And they're awesome about it, because they're Chinese and they can do that, so. If it's not a Chinese wall, it's not a perfect wall, in my opinion. It's never tight. No, it's not tight. It's not tight.
Yeah.
It's not tight.
It's tight if you put zealots in between the holes.
Yeah.
There's like the little gaps, and you can just put a zealot or a probe in between those, and then it's okay. And oh! Splax is going with 2 Stargates, so he's going to go really Corsair heavy, and he's getting the +1 air weapons. And because he's throwing down additional cannons at the front, I think he's going to go Corsair Reaver.
Alright.
So, if you like Corsair, do you like Corsair Reaver, Puka?
Do I like it?
Do you like it?
Depends on what Zerg does. If it's standard, just mass Hydra, then yes. Perfect.
They have only 2 counters to this. One is to go mass Hydra, and the other is to get +1 air carapace, and then make like mass mutalisks.
Well, it's just so prone to Scourge.
But that takes
so prone to Scourge.
it's like mass Muta and Scourge together.
If you go Feng Zu's build, then you just dominate Protoss. I'm not even sure he's gonna do a Corsair Reaver build. You can't. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna go Corsair. Well, I mean, he's getting a Robo, but I don't know. I don't think he's going Corsair Reaver. I could be wrong. Oh.
I'm pretty sure he is. I'm pretty sure he is.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I just don't think he is. But then again, that is a faster Robo.
But why is that?
What? I just don't feel like he's going that.
Well, normally because of the way the tech tree goes is you get Stargate and then Citadel and then Templar Archives. But if they get the robotics facility before the Citadel, it means it's almost certainly going to be.
No, you're right. He's throwing down a support bay. You're right.
And he is throwing down the support bay, but he's also getting a Citadel, so he might also drop Dark Templar.
That is so gas intensive.
Well, he did take his second gas a little bit early, so he is going to be able to afford it.
If he's supply blocked. If he's supply blocked this bad, yeah. It's 58 over 58. He's just putting down a pylon now. If you go Seer Reaver, you definitely don't want to get supply block, because you want to get the Reaver out before Zerg can get enough Hydralisks to deflect the Reaver. Otherwise, it's going to be really, really hard to harass with it, and it's going to be really hard to expand with just a Reaver. I'm just watching like 6 idle drones in the natural.
Is there?
Oh, there was. They were just rallied over there. Okay. I'm not sure if he just realized, but he can just go and kill off all the others.
He's going, and youRun's.
What?
youRun's actually going with lurkers, so I don't think youRun is aware that Seer Reavers is being done yet.
Oh yeah.
I guess he will be aware when lurkers reach the Splax's front. Oh yeah, and there's no observatory yet, so normally this would inhibit the Protoss player from being able to move out with you know, Templar Zealot army, but because he has the shuttle, he can just fly around the lurker that's burrowed at his front. Now youRun's informing me that he is going to private message me on Team Liquid. But there's nothing in my mail. There's nothing in my mailbox, so I would say yeah, just go ahead and do that. It's like whenever you get a chance. Oh, and the lurker dies. And I feel like I have to sneeze really bad right now, but I can't. It won't. It's like I have to sneeze, but it won't come out, you know? Oh, I hate that. Oh, because that supply block. Ow, my ear. Splax was not able to do any harass with the Reaver, so now he's probably going to end up getting boxed in at the front by Hydralisks. Okay, so there's 2 Reavers in the shuttle now. I think he's going to just drop them off to expand, but there's a lurker there. The observer is looking at the lurker. And now it is dying. Now it is dead. Now the Hydralisks are converging on the 3rd base area thing. And oh my god, that is a Fox Funnel Scourge.
Goodbye, Corsair Reaver.
That, oh my god. That was like one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Not as cool as the spider mine from Curiosity. Or from Lion.
Oh! I don't know.
He has no AA at all now. He's off of 4 base and he's denying the second. Again, job as a 3rd player, deny that 3rd base.
So if you take a look at the Zerg's air units, you'll notice that they have the +1 carapace. And like I said before, this is like a really effective way to deal with Corsair Reaver. So this is a really, really good response to the Corsair Reaver by my my poor teammate Splax, who's going to get owned in this match now. Slorm would like to know where all the Corsairs are. They died too. There's like a billion Scourge, and they killed them. Like all the Corsairs. And yes, I do drink vodka every day. At least once a day. Because I am a true Russian girl. So now that the 3rd base is denied, now that the 3rd base is denied, Splax is going to make another attempt to get her number, but I don't think it's going to work. I think he's going to get denied again. Meanwhile, there's this nifty little Hydra contain going on outside of Splax's base. Unfortunately, it's not enough stuff, so Splax is going to get out. And I think that youRun has such a big lead now that he'll just, even if Splax gets out, youRun will
There's no observers out on the map.
Army.
There's no observers on the map. There's just one pop.
Yeah, and there's just so, like, Splax's army is just so small now that by the time he gets to youRun's base, youRun's gonna just regenerate his army, and that could be the end of it, unless Splax just wants to really, like, grind it out like everybody else has been doing so far. And as a Protoss player, you want to have to be having a good position in a game. You want to have like a really big death ball of units. And like when you send out like 5 Dragoons, it's not really a death ball. It's like a lame ball.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll add the Puka thing and then we'll end this video to you guys.
Okay.